Let's go to USA and other side of the Atlantic. Global namaste to you, Hitendra Rana ji, and how are you?
I am fine. Global namaste. Very exciting discussion going on. And I really like about the Viksit Bharat, what Dr. Pinkesh Rao has initiated in his discussion. Developed nations and India being on the top of the list is visible from the progress that we have made in last probably 5 to 10 years. So, dil diya hai, jaan bhi denge, e watan tere liye. Amazing.
So no wonder you had a smile when Meena was singing because you were so engrossed in that. So
Yes, he has very beautiful
you
voice, by the way. Minaji, very beautiful voice. I enjoyed your singing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
and she even connects to USA. So whenever you want in your SoulSatsang online, Meena,
Yes.
as you know, is our resident teacher and a singer at Healing Our
Oh,
Earth. She performs in famous places right up to Trafalgar Square, which is the highest you can go on the earth. So she comes there as well. So we should do. So Hitendra, we want also chanting and a bhajan from you as well in a moment. Let's go to Dr. Pinkesh and let's go to Dr. Sudhir over here, who is very staunch Indian himself, but he also travels. So he takes his knowledge of the Sanatan Dharma and the Indian culture to different cities on the earth. A global namaste to you, Sudhir Sharan. Doctor, how are you?
Very fine. Thank you. This is such a momentous day. So I'm so happy to be here with you, Neil.
And dil diya hai, jaan bhi denge. Is that how you feel?
The way I say it, you can take an Indian out of India, but you cannot take India out of an Indian.
Absolutely. We agreed. Dr. Pinkesh agreed to that. That try as hard, and particularly Gujarati, they get on the flight and khakra, fafda, and bhajia and dhokra comes out. They don't care.
And the beautiful thing is, there is no country like India on the whole planet. You see, whenever a signature has to be made, either directly or indirectly, it is tied to an Indian. Take philosophy, directly or indirectly, you have to remember an Indian. Take Nobel Prizes, directly or indirectly, you have to tie it to an Indian. Take, art and culture, directly or indirectly, you have to tie it to. It is almost like India is the mother of Mother Earth. That's how I feel. What do you say, Neil?
And we
Take
actually
Take
declare
zero.
that Bharat Mata. We actually say Bharat Mata ki jai.
Yes. Yes.
And Hitendra was trying to say something. Hitendra, what were you mentioning?
I say, do everything. Let everybody become number one. But we give zero and keep adding the zero and you will become more valuable.
So Hitendra, now you can see from my name, it says Nil, N-I-L. It depends when you put me after one. And if you put me before, then I'm nothing. If you put me after, then I'm as valuable as your thoughts come.
Absolutely.
That's where the zero and nil came from. Let's go to Sharon. You say who has got Indian affinity. Well, Sharon has got so much Indian affinity. 50 years or more so, she went to India, met Sitara Devi, learned classical dance and choreography. Then she has spread it in America in a big way, together with her friends. Sharon, global namaste to you. You can unmute yourself, please.
Global namaste, Neil, and everyone out there, all my dear friends. I really would like to comment on the last comment. As an American going to India, I felt so welcome, appreciated, and just, it was like being in a wonderland. I mean, I was very blessed to have the fellowships to live with my Guruji Sitara Devi, which is a very rare thing to do. But throughout all of these years, we have this like, what do they call it? DEI these days. The Indian culture, everyone I've ever met, and all of these years has been thrilled and delighted that I am so deep into the culture. There's never been like, you're stealing our culture. Blah, blah, blah. Never, not ever. And I just want to express my appreciation to all of you. Even when I met people in India and beyond of India origin who were materialists, they were admiring of my deep connection with spirit, especially, of course, the Hindu tradition. And so my appreciation for all of you, especially the Healing Our Earth people, I feel like I came home when I came here. I just want to express how deeply I love you all. And yes, my soul definitely is Indian.
Sharon, not only your soul is Indian and your affinity, but you're also promoting the Indian culture with fusion for so many years, and at Healing Our Earth, you bring so many friends that some of the things even I didn't know about India, I learned from you. Keep that dancing video of yours ready in a moment. Let's show it to people how deep you've gone in there. I'm going to come back to you in a while, Sharon, when you are ready. Let's go to Hitendra. Hitendra, you are a very good mantra chanter, bhajan singer as well, and a Bollywood fusion singer. We want to listen to a very nice, either patriotic song or a semi-patriotic song that is very akin to today's celebration.
Okay, since you are challenging me, I will try to do my best. Yes, as Dr. Sudhir said, you can take an Indian out of the country, but you cannot take out the Indian spirit from an Indian guy. So that is what I have. And I want to express my Indian spirit, my love for the country where I was born, and what gave me such a wealth of knowledge and values, I would say heritage of sanskara, that I'm bringing to this world, even though I lived almost 15 plus years in both Canada and USA, and now I am Canadian citizen, American citizen, but फिर भी दिल है Hindustani. So let me give you what I have in my heart for our nation, for my Janmabhoomi. I'm going to sing a couple of two lines, headers that express my full love, and that will probably give voice to what you have for our nation.
Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, हमारा हम बुलबुले हैं इसकी, ये गुलसिता हमारा, हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा है प्रीत जहां की रीत सदा, है प्रीत जहां की रीत सदा, मैं गीत वहां के गाता हूँ, भारत है मेरी जन्मभूमि, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। भारत है मेरी जन्मभूमि, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा। ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, दुल्हन के माथे की बिंदिया। ये मेरा इंडिया, आई लव माई इंडिया। ये मेरा इंडिया, आई लव माई इंडिया। वतन मेरा इंडिया, सजन मेरा इंडिया। करम मेरा इंडिया, धर्म मेरा इंडिया।
And after singing all this, if I do not sing one song that Lata Mangeshkar ji was always asked to sing wherever she went on the occasion like this Independence Day, then it will not be a complete tribute to Indian singing, Bollywood singing. So let me present that.
ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, तुम खूब लगा लो नारा। ये शुभ दिन है हम सबका, लहरा लो तिरंगा न्यारा। पर मत भूलो सीमा पर वीरों ने हैं प्राण गंवाए। कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो, कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो। जो लौट के फिर ना आए, जो लौट के घर ना आए। ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी। जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी। जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। तुम भूल न जाओ उनको, इसलिए सुनो ये कहानी। जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। जरा याद करो कुर्बानी।
Bringing back to our Viksit Desh, I want to sing two lines from Mukeshji's song.
छोड़ो कल की बातें, कल की बात पुरानी, नए दौर पे लिखेंगे हम मिलकर नई कहानी। हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी।
Jai Hindustan, Jai Bharat, Mera Bharat Mahan. I love my India.
Wasn't that a wonderful medley, Amrita? Nice
Yes.
medley on the spot, just created for us. And this is what India does to people, not just on probable Independence Day or Republic Day or Diwali or Navratri or Ram Navami or Janamastami. Indianness resides in every India every day. When he wakes up, it's either the Indian breakfast or Bollywood movie or a song or a yoga or an affinity or Ayurveda. Isn't it wonderful what we have been taught for our forefathers? Nishit, you were born in Africa, in Kenya.
Yes,
And now you are British for the last 15 to 18 years.
yes.
How Indian are you?
Well, look, I'm as Indian can be, but I want to share something about the Indian diaspora. So, whilst I'm not born in India, I do share a good connection to India because of my heritage and my
Roots.
culture. But what I want to share about the Indian diaspora is that, we are spread around the world and we have a significant role in promoting Indian culture, the economy and interest abroad, acting as cultural ambassadors, fostering greater understanding and cooperation. We mentioned Diwali in Trafalgar, the largest open air celebration of Diwali in the world outside India. That's here in London, right? So these are all the things, and I can share a few things. In terms of remittances, the money that people send back to India, India got an estimated $125 billion in 2023, making it the largest recipient of remittances from the world. So that's the diaspora investing back into India. Then we come to investment. So obviously the diaspora invest in Indian businesses, contributing to India's growth and development. Then we've got knowledge transfer. So the diaspora transfer technology, technical know-how, and knowledge to India, enhancing the innovation and competitiveness of India. Then, of course, there is tourism, a big part where the diaspora travel to India, promoting India's tourism industry, promoting cultural exchange, bringing new ideas, and I think what we can call people-to-people diplomacy. There's also charity and social work. So a lot of the diaspora, they engage in charitable activities, establishing NGOs that go to work towards the betterment of Indian society and to help fight social evils. And we got cultural promotion where you see there are like Rangila Gujarat, a trade fair that comes here, where we got people coming from India to UK so that they can promote their art, their craftsmanship, and do business with the diaspora here, fostering cross-cultural understanding and exchange. Now, I also appreciate that the Indian government has also engaged with various initiatives to help, engage with the diaspora around the world. There is the Overseas Citizenship of India scheme, what we call the OCI scheme, which allows people of Indian origin, such as myself, for example, to register as an OCI and travel to India visa-free, making it easy to participate in various economic and cultural activities. We got the Know India program, where young overseas Indians can travel for a 3-week program into India and foster a closer connection with the ancestral homeland and enhance their understanding of India. And I think they've even got an award, it's Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Award, I think, which is the highest award conferred to an overseas Indian for their contributions in various fields. So I think, yes, being an Indian is amazing, but being part of the diaspora is equally amazing for us.
And Nishit, medical tourism, India is number 10 at the moment. People have got
Yes.
no idea that it's so advanced. And it's targeted to be number 5 during the tenure of Modi. So hopefully from number 5, it can drive even better. The world will have to go not spiritually healthy to India, but even medically and biologically. So India is on a rise. You mentioned Diwali. The first Diwali on the earth, which was mega Diwali, although it started from Ayodhya when Ram Bhagwan returned back, was actually in Europe, in United Kingdom, in this country, in Leicester, in 1983. It is all the world that followed after that Diwali with the local government and local national governments. So isn't it amazing the way we have spread not just the culture, but now in medical tourism? It's so beautiful. We're going to take comments from others. Sharon, you are ready with the video. Let's show, and Nishit, if you keep Dr. Batra's video ready, because he's also saying what will happen in 100 years of independence. So Sharon, let's look at your video and show people how the indigenous American several decades back went to India and what she learned. So Sharon, hit us with your music. And while Sharon, you are muted, you need to unmute, please.
This is a video of a dance of Saraswati that was taught to me by my Guruji Sitara. It's one of the first dances she taught me. And the musicians, Paul Leek on tabla and Frank Manusum, I think he's playing Dilruba there. So
I like that, Dilruba. And Sharon, you may not be aware, but our Dr. Lakshmi Vyas was a principal when you used to go there. You could have visited her school.
Ah, that would have been nice.
Okay, so let's look at your video. And Amrita, let's remind people that next week we are having the Glow Women. The week after that will be Janamastami. Week after that, Integrated Health, while Sharon is putting the video on. And week after that will be Body and Joint X, which will cover neck, shoulder, sciatica, everything. Here we go. Enjoy this video. Sharon, don't forget to share the sound. Over to you.
Oh, there. Well, let me know if you can.
Goddess Saraswati, you who are born of the white lotus, and who are as pure white as the snow garlanding the mountains, shining white is your raiment, and in your hands you hold the Veena's neck and make it sound with beautiful music. There, as you sit, ever peaceful in the lotus. To you, Lord Brahma, the creator, Lord Vishnu, the preserver, and Lord Shankara, and all other gods and goddesses, pay homage to you. O Saraswati, take from me all darkness, all ignorance. Wake me and the world from slumber.
Isn't that beautiful, Sharon? And what memories come in your mind?
Neil Kumar, doesn't she
Yeah.
still look just the same?
Exactly. And she still wears the saris.
True. Yes.
What
She's
memories
as
come?
colorful.
Incredible memories of being in her home, Guruji, and learning all of this, and just immersing myself in so many aspects of Indian culture, so many, and and then just bringing all of this with these wonderful musicians who are all like myself, very deep. You know, they all went to India. The singer Harriet, she lived in Benares. She is blind, and yet her devotion was so strong that she went and lived in Benares and learned. And just the wonder of having these amazing musicians to play with me for years. The tabla player worked with me for 15 years.
Wow.
And just the immersion, and also, you know, as I was listening, it's like right now I pray Saraswati with all that's going on in this world, and all the devas and devis, you know, lift this veil of ignorance. And ignorance is not stupidity. Ignorance is just not understanding our true nature. So, you know, wake us from this slumber. Please bring us to love and peace and joy and grace and beauty.
And Sharon,
troubled world.
and Sharon, Dr. Pinkesh is new to us, so he's joined our family. Dr. Pinkesh, you're welcome. You are part of Healing Our Earth now. What did you think of Sharon being indigenous American? Several decades back, went to Mumbai, and it wasn't just hit and run. She brought it, she teaches, she expands. She lives in the mountain in Colorado, in Creston, where all the people have either got big land or are philanthropist or spiritual, and she spreads our Indian culture and knowledge. How did you feel? It was her who was dancing there.
Speechless. I mean, what I should say, but this is actually the real India, and how the Indianness is spreading all around the world. You know, like when she said like she is having Sitara Devi as her Guruji, and that sums up the story, that how from somewhere people are coming to learn the art, which is so much easily, I mean to say, I'm not saying it is as easy to be what you can say Shishya of Sitara Devi, but you know that tells a story that what is the culture of India. I mean, but again, I'm very small to comment anything about the way she is showing the art. Personally, I am very good Garba player. I mean, when I was in India, I am from actually Baroda, and I play Garba a lot. You can say like cricket, Garba is in my blood. But still, as she was dancing and with the beats and with the music, I'm speechless. I'm nothing else I can say.
And Garba and Dr. Pinkesh, Garba are in everybody's blood with wherever Indians are, because they have Gujarati friends. They have but no choice to enjoy Garba and Dandiya and everything during Navratri. And in fact, as a culturally, it's one of the biggest festivals of any nationality. For 9 to 10 days, thousands of people in each city, so millions in country and about billion world over. They go and enjoy Navratri, and you know, Sharon actually loves, even if you ask her, Sharon, start moving your hands right now, watch what she does. She will like doing the Tayum Tatha and Tayum Ta. She's on the spot. Sharon shows some, yeah, that's it. There you are. Look, it's in her blood. Pure Indianness. Look at the head movement as well. Amrita enjoys this when Sharon does this. And Sudhir, this is the first time you saw Sharon dancing more than 50 years back in India with Sitara Devi, a big name in India she was. What did you think of it, Sudhir?
I found a sister, Didi, today. Sharon, that's who you are after that dance performance to me. In Banaras, you are either a friend or you are a relative. You are never a stranger, even on a tea stall or on the ghats of the Ganges. So I'm so proud. And then you see what's more important is these arts are so hard to learn. The teachers are extremely hard taskmasters.
Yes.
I know some of them firsthand because I learned a few things in Banaras. And at the same time, your soul is bonded to the soil of Banaras for life and maybe for all lives henceforth. That's Banaras for you. Superficially, it will change, but the people having bhang on the holy day as a ritual is not a ritual, that is exaltation, freeing the soul. And today we are celebrating Day of Freedom. And what bigger freedom than every soul getting liberated from the bondings to the chains of earth. So heal our earth has a new meaning today. Heal it so well that our spirits are freed for eternity. Sharon, your dance spoke about freedom for eternity. Thank you very much for giving voice through your dance to our random thoughts, random thinking, random feelings. Thank you very much. So grateful to you.
Thank you so much. You know, so often when I come on the show, it brings tears to my eyes because you all touch my heart so deeply. We have such resonance, you know, and to find you, you know, from here up on this mountain, it's such a blessing. It's such a blessing.
And Sharon, are you
mutual? It is mutual, very much mutual.
Sharon,
Yeah.
are you aware that you were born after the independence, immediately after the independence?
Yes.
So there you are. Independence gave birth to many souls who might have that Indian spirituality in them, but in a different part. You know, Martin Luther King had very much affinity with India and followed the Indian ethos, as did Nelson Mandela, as did Barack Obama. Actually, Barack Obama, the father, was just 23 miles where me and Nishit were born, in Kisumu. So it's just so amazing how the world has become strong. And remember, our culture, we've got a written history, we've got documented evidence literally about 9,864 years back. Although it dates before that, but there are no documentary evidences. But this is so in a digital world, hopefully for the next few tens of thousands of years, the amount of history that will be saved will be so beautiful that it's so nice. Dr. Lakshmi Vyas, you obviously know Sharon because he's part of your team as well. We are all one team in the admin. You've seen Sharon's various videos and chats and everything. And every time you see it, you always feel good about it, don't you?
Yes. Sharon, what you did today, wow. Your dance was amazing. Beautiful. And the firkis that you took and the footwork that you did, wonderful. I have no words how to describe it. And you look like a queen. In Maharani, we say in our language. So you looked exactly like a Maharani, and your the movements and everything was so graceful. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And Dr. Lakshmi, one of the person who's been there with me from the very first second at the inception of Healing Our Earth is Nishit, who knows everybody from day one because he has been there from day one. Nishit, you know Sharon immediately 3 months after we started, ever since Sharon coming as a contributor, then became a host, then became an anchor, then became a producer. And you've seen her grow. And each time you see, you always get mesmerized, don't you, Nishit?
Absolutely. I've seen Sharon as a very positive, I would say she's a positive force to healing our earth. She brings a lot of, not only her own contributions to the sessions, but she also brings in a lot of contributors to the sessions. So it's always lovely to see Sharon, usually on a 5 o'clock spot on the weekends.
And I want to tell you that Tim wanted to be here today, Tim Richards, a tabla player, but he got COVID.
Oh.
And so we should
Really?
send out some prayers for his healing.
Yes, we send him we send him joint energy to Tim. Tim is such a wonderful soul, just like Sharon, roughly similar age to Sharon, is just a bit younger, but Tim has an affinity to India, again in the Banaras Gharanas over there that he learned tabla, and he's actually promoting tabla and percussion in the United States this month. Right now, obviously because of COVID, he might have to delay that, where Hitendra is also going to be in touch with him. So it's all right. Hitendra, maybe we can do one mantra jap for Tim, if you like, Hitendra.
Yes, I think let's do that. I will pick up the mantra that was used in the dance of Sharon for Mother Saraswati.
How wonderful. Go ahead, please.
Because it gives prayer to Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh also.
So Sharon and everybody here, this is for Tim Richards. He's now part of our family, a tabla maestro, but even better than that, a super spiritual soul. Tim, this is for you. Watch the recording later. And here comes Hitendra sending the blessings on behalf of everybody at Healing Our Earth.
I pray to Goddess Saraswati to bless Tim Richards to come out of this COVID infection and bring to the normal health as quickly as possible. Ya kundendu tushar har dhavala Ya shubhravruta Ya veena vardand manditakara Ya shvet padmasana Ya brahmachyut shankar prabhutibhi deve sada vandita samam patu Saraswati Bhagavati Nishesh Jadyapaha. As Sharon said, the darkness in our life is the ignorance, and having ignorance does not mean not having information or not becoming stupid or idiot, but ignorance is having the information that is not leading us in the right direction as a soul. And on the Independence Day, I want to give one very special message to all our brother and sister all around the world about this enlightened knowledge or truth about ourselves and how we can use Goddess Saraswati's blessing in our life. Because Ma Saraswati is the mother of all kind of art. To master our life, we need the art. We don't need science. We need the art. And that is what Sharon has expressed her gratitude in that dance. So today the world is going in the direction of my nation, my world, my country, my people, my wealth, this and that. But people are being directed with this kind of emotions in a wrong path, in the name of politics, in the name of patriotism, in the name of religion, in the name of sport, in the name of science, even artificial intelligence. We are being used by other people's intelligence. We are not using our own intelligence. And when this happens, we may end up doing something wrong for ourselves and our nation. It is very important that we become true self as a soul, and we always make conscious decisions so that we are not hurting ourselves and we are not hurting other people. So I would say that I am a global citizen because I'm Indo-Can American. I had enjoyed the citizenship of India, Canada, and America. But before everything, we are all human beings. And as a human being, we are brother and sister, and we should love, respect, and trust. Treat each other with love and compassion. So that is most important thing that I would like to say. Let's be human first, then Indian, or then Canadian, or American, or UK citizen, or whatever country you are living in. But we are human being first. Thank you.
Wonderful. I loved your prayers for Tim. Tim should have got the vibes from us. He's such a smiling soul. Of course, Hitendra, you now know him personally.
Yes.
Sharon, because he brought him over here. So it's so wonderful to have that.